Hello class, I'm Wesley Shu and this is my last presentation of the class. Right here is the audience, my dad, my brothers, and my mom behind the camera. And so, let's begin. I think we can all agree that bullying is not only a problem in America, but it's a problem worldwide. It's important for us to acknowledge the fact that bullying is still a thing, and we need to do our part in solving the problem. So today I'll be going over what bullying is and the statistics on it, and what schools could do to also pitch in on the problem. So first off, when I was a younger kid, like many years back, I also went through a little bullying phase at one point when I was getting bullied by this kid that lived down the street. And it was getting so bad when one time at the park, we were all playing baseball, and he like purposely threw the bat at my stomach. I'm like never gonna forget that. But over time, I just started to like not act like I didn't notice it or I didn't pay too much close attention to it and not react. So over time, he would like just stop doing it. But like in other cases, like what if it doesn't stop? It could just get worse and worse. So that's another problem. And like what I said before, I will be going over what makes a bully, the statistics on it, and what schools could do. So, there are 3 elements that make a bully a bully. According to Kristen E. Jacobson and Sherry Bauman, these 3 elements are the actions must have the intent to harm them. They must be repetitive, and there must be a difference in power, socially or physically. An example of this could be like literal pain or like simple flicks, stuff like that, to get under people's skin, and other things like excluding people from activities and like ignoring just petty stuff like that. Another common thing is cyberbullying nowadays. Cyberbullying is when you you have the intent to like post something to embarrass or humiliate someone, and just to embarrass the person, like, or to harm them. And this could be taking place on the internet, like on your phones, your tablets, your computers, anything that has access to that. And it could be known on apps like Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, even TikTok, just stuff like that to try to humiliate people. So I found statistics on pacer.org, and this was taken in 2019, that 1 out of 5 students have experienced being bullied throughout their high school experience or just school in general. And amongst between men and women, 6% of men have been reported being bullied physically compared to the women's 4%. But women are more common to face rumors than men, which was 18% to 9%, and to face gossip, which was 7% to 4%. And it also affects someone's mental status and their mental health. It's more likely for people to face depression, anxiety, and long-term self-esteem problems. And reported 12 out of 15 school shooters have been reported being bullied, so they could act out in violence and just bad stuff like that, long-term things. And so how schools could crack down on this is we should be able to, the cameras in the hallways and stuff need to be more implemented and actually be used. And also, schools shouldn't penalize students for using their cameras because it's technically breaking their policy, but it could also provide good proof for them. And if they don't believe the victims, here's the evidence. And another thing is that we could place like bigger posters and flyer stuff around the school instead of having like little papers here and there, because just a little piece of paper there isn't gonna like do anything. Just make it more aware for the students and know that they are people there to help them, and also make the bully hotline more accessible for students, because I think I've noticed like one little poster or one little paper in the classroom that had the bully hotline on it. So if we make this more aware for students, they'll be able to call them and tell them what's going on. And also their name is unanimous, so they don't have to be embarrassed about going up to someone and saying that they're being bullied and stuff like that. And so basically in general, we all need to play our part and to put an end to this bullying thing, because it's, again, a huge problem everywhere in the world. And so this was my understanding on what makes a bully. Statistics on how bullying is around schools and how schools can prevent it. We need to acknowledge that bullying is still a problem, and again, play our part. And so please, if you see anything or even suspect something, please do something about it and tell someone. Good night.